There's only one thing to do.
Drop it. Yeah.
In PS Battle number 36, I fought Bravebird Blaziken with my Sunny Day NU team. This time, more recently, he challenged me and I chose to use my Garbodor Entry Hazard team, which seems to be pretty mainstream as fuck, actually, to be honest. But this match is really good. It's really good, so I'll just get into it here. His Amoonguss is probably predicting me to switch out into something fast. Probably, you know, he was probably thinking Swallow. That would have been really excellent, but I'm either death foddering Misdreavus early or sleep foddering it. It's not going to be death foddered because Amoonguss can't touch it, but I wanted to sleep fodder it. He goes for a stun spore, so that's fine. I hex him like 4 or 5 friggin' times, and that almost kills him in combination with burn. I switch into mauof because I do want to sleep fodder somebody, and mauof is really good sleep fodder because all he does is he tanks hits and gets up stealth rocks, which I am going to be able to do outspeeding that very slow mushroom Pokemon before becoming sleep fodder. So that's good. I'm going to burn off a bunch of sleep turns here. And I'm just going to death fodder mauof at this point because even though he is a really good sleep fodder, he got up his rocks, and and I was just really hoping he would set up. Unfortunately, Torterra is going to switch into a critical hit, which definitely deserve at this point. I think I've been, in my last couple PS uploads, I've been hacking people to shit, so that really sucks. Torterra is a really, really valuable sweeper, so it's painful to see him go like that, but I'm going to have to deal with it. I get some Karma hacks in return. He's going to miss the 80% head smash on Gaylord, which I think Gaylord would have survived on the itsy bitsy bit. Yeah, but it is going to matter later, because Wailord is really important for revenge killing, and if I was knocked down to low red, Stealth Rock would have killed me, because this team does not have rapid spinning at all. It seems like my best teams lack rapid spinning. He's going to miss Drill Run and then switch out for some reason. I have no idea why. I think that's a misplay. He should have stayed in and used Drill Run again, because now Rotom Fan is just going to take more Stealth Rock damage with the U-turn, or with the Volt Switch, I mean. So finally, mauof is going to wake up, going to break through that confusion and roar out stuff. So now, even more of his Pokemon are taking Stealth Rock damage. I'm lucky enough to drag out Rapidash. So, as I was saying, Gaylord is extremely useful revenge-killing material, so that is exactly what I'm going to go for. I know I can 2-hit KO Amoonguss on the switch-in with Surf, which, you know, he realizes pretty quickly, and then switches into Rotom Fan, and thankfully, because he tricked away his Scarf, I am going to outspeed and take him out with Surf, so that's really good for me. And Gaylord the Wailord is waiting in the wings to do something. Now, I am so sure that he's just going to keep in his Ghost that I'm just going to Brave Bird, but because Birdemic, say that 3 times fast, so many bees, hasn't really been in that long, the Brave Bird recoil isn't going to be that bad because the toxic damage is only starting to increase, which is why I like to use Toxic Orb instead of Flame Orb. So he's down to his last, which is Amoonguss, which is a terrible Pokemon to have as your last because he can't really take out anybody. And Gaylord is going to come in and revenge with the Ice Beam, which I actually think I really needed the Curse to take it out, because Amoonguss is bulky as shit. Now this is going to be an Ubers match. This is a really quick Ubers match. Lead with Gold Bomber, as I tend to do. This replay match thingy really, really strongly illustrates what this team does. If you haven't gotten it through your head already, I think I've uploaded this team pretty much every time I do Ubers, but, you know, I'm not tired of it. I'm hoping you're not tired of it either. Conkeldurr is going to, I think, go for the Ice Punch there. Yeah, so he probably has guts, and look how well Tina Fey takes it. Famous actress, Saturday Night Live, Third Rock. She's just has a really good career, and she can take those guts ice punches all day. Unfortunately, I don't really want to take a Draco Meteor or whatever he wants to do. I should have gone for the rest here. Yeah, I often get really overzealous when I use Tina Fey. I often just think I can survive anything because, you know, on paper I pretty much can, but Draco takes out a lot of my health, which I actually did not see the Draco coming at all, so that was a pretty big factor as well. Palkia is going to come out and going to set up Stealth Rocks and take a hit, and then go to Uber's which is, of course, my trolley Uber's Pokemon. Seismitoad is actually better than Quagsire now, because Seismitoad has Water Absorb ability, but Quagsire can use Recover and Curse, and that's what I'm going to try to do here. I'm going to get up with Curse, and there's really nothing he can do. Quagsire is set to take out his entire team, which is funny. I think Giratina could have taken me down, actually, but maybe his Giratina was Specs, maybe, because of that Draco damage, but at any rate, he's going to run. This is going to be an RU match that I had a while ago. I thought it was good enough to record, so let's get into it straight away. It seems to be the typical swagger, thunder waving, vowel playing thingy-ma-do. For some reason, I really thought it was going to use Toxic. So I switch into my Poison Bug type, and all he does is take a foul play to the face. So I'm in a really awkward position here. I know switching out is not really going to help anything, so I probably should just attack him. He Thunder Waves me, I get paralyzed straight away, and then he applies the Swagger. Doesn't miss, hits, but somehow I'm going to get lucky enough to break through Paralysis hacks and Confusion hacks, which, like, never happens ever. But, you know, that was the perfect time. So you could say I hacks my opponent here, but I say that I don't really care, because I don't know. I'm going to do it again here. I'm still confused and paralyzed, and I get 2 attacks off. I don't know what the chances of that are, but it's pretty awesome. I'm going to hurt myself here, and he's going to go for Return. My confusion is going to end, and I'm going to Brave Bird. He definitely underestimated the bulk of Mandibuzz, and that is going to be his downfall. At least for now, because, yeah, I took out his sweeper, or his biggest sweeper. Typhlosion's a pretty good sweeper, but the Choice Scarf is pretty obvious. Every Typhlosion has one, so I'm going to stupidly go for Earthquake. I really should have gone for Rock Slide. I wanted to go for Rock Slide, but I thought he would predict me to go for Rock Slide and stay. It really doesn't make sense either way, but for some reason I went for Earthquake, whatever. And it's kind of shitty, but because I have the Swarm ability and Life Orb, I will be able to take out Sigilyph, and that's going to be a double down, so that's pretty cool. I don't usually get to display the Swarm ability on YouTube, since it's probably one of those weak bug abilities that you don't see very often. I guess Beedrill shows it off a lot, because it does have the Swarm ability with the Focus Sash and the Swarm and the U-turn. It's pretty cool, so you can get a really powerful U-turn off. So Zitz is just attacking until dying, really. He's looking really strong right now, actually, because he's got up a lot of Calm Minds. I'm going to even miss Head Smash, which sucks. He should have gone for Psychic here. I don't know why. He went for Ice Beam, which this is really his downfall. On top of the using Return thing. I mean, if he had gone for 2 psychics, I would have missed my head smash and just died, because I did miss the head smash. Although, alternatively, maybe I would have hit it in a different scenario. I don't know. So, yeah, Cresselia was set to sweep me, but didn't happen. And here's a nice picture of good old Torterra, who didn't get to do anything. He just got crit and died. But he has swept all the best in NU, really. After a rock polish, he can take out Chinchino. So, yeah, I really like Torterra. Probably my favorite starter ever. But that's going to be the end of my video, and the end of my rant, and the end of me talking. I'll see you later, YouTube.